All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. There is a video we are going to react to today because things are getting out of hand. Since Simon Ekpa have been on detention, so many things have been happening between these cabinet members. So many bills are being passed. So this particular bill they are trying to pass now is causing more controversy all over the Biafraland, because you are not telling the Biafrans now the right to acquire guns. Remember, we have not gotten our own country. We are still under the zoo country called Nigeria. So for you to pass a bill telling the Biafrans they have right to acquire gun and defend themselves, I'm telling you, this will be direct and this will destroy our people. Because now the zoo soldiers and these zoo Fulani men, they know now that this particular bill will make every Biafrans able to acquire guns. Do you understand? So it's a very controversial bill. To me, it's a very controversial bill. This bill now will expose our people. This bill will expose our people because the right to carry arms, so many people can use these arms for illegal and destructive things. So for you to pass a bill for us to carry arms and defend ourselves, I know that these zoo terrorist people have been dealing with us. They have been trying to destroy our lands, killing innocent Biafrans, destroying homes, destroying villages, destroying farmers, destroying farms and destroying markets. I know, but a passing such bill, believe me, the Nigerian government and even the Nigerian military, they are in shock. They are in shock because this will make them to come to us fully prepared, because a particular bill like this, believe me, this is not the right time to pass this particular bill. But I don't have anything to say. All I have is to spread this information to the Biafrans in diaspora, spread this information to Biafrans within the zoo country called Nigeria, so that you can understand what is going on in the Biafra Republic government in exile. This is a new bill they just passed. So we, the Intel TV News, all we do is to broadcast this information, spread this information, so that you as a Biafran all over the world, you can actually realize what is happening. So some are saying Simon Ekpa is involved in this particular bill, that he himself made this bill possible and made this bill ready before he was being taken in for interrogation by the Finnish government. So we will be reacting to this particular bill. We'll be talking about it shortly, and we'll be sending a very strong video so that you can understand what is happening between these cabinet members. To me, there is two ships, one ship for the COS and one ship for the Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Finance. Now listen to this video I'm about to share now, then you react to it on the comment section, then we can share our opinions and Biafrans, how we can grow and how we can defend our land. Now listen.
There are too many people in homeland in that group. So each time she
is one of the biggest problems in the movement.
Each time she each time she goes on air, she puts the YouTube link of group. All of them will click and enter and start calling. They will discuss it on the. You think that people calling her are neutral people on homeland? No, they are her group member, her WhatsApp group members.
And they are numerous. Let me finish. See. So, oh God. Now I've lost my line of thought. So what I'm trying to say is this: if Onyendu comes out, because I always say this, me and my friend that are too in tune with this, with what is going on, I always told my friend, I said, I wish Mazen Namdekana and the PM will come out. And I was said, if I have opportunity to talk to them, I said, Nam, you have done enough. Ndibo and Biafra doesn't worth of you dying for, because we don't value the sacrifice you sacrifice for them for this freedom. Just enter house, take care of your family and yourself. Indeed, and the Biafrans made the rock of Fulani for just 3 months. Just one. I think if you were talking about 1 year, 3 months is enough. Okay, only one. This is January and everybody's crying.
1 month is enough. They will be massacred.
Just 1 month. This is from January. Just 3 months. Let them have that taste of, so that people will be the one to ask for this freedom. I'm always saying this. Let them the text. But unfortunately, the people that are sacrificing the whole thing, dying the everything, are the innocent people. I wish that these people that are causing all this trouble are the ones dying. It will be sweet me to, I will just sleep like a baby, so that because they are the ones causing it. Because unfortunately, the people that are dying are innocent people that don't know nothing. Oh my goodness, we don't deserve the sacrifice of these people. Please, somebody volunteer his life. A lot of these men on ground are in some of African countries, some are in Europe. They went home to defend your people, and you open your smelling, stupid, gotten mouth to call them criminal. It shall never be well with you. But I just beg them, let them temper justice for me with mercy, because the people that are dying are innocent people. I know some of them, even dying, doesn't even believe in Biafra, but at the same time, they don't deserve to die. Let them start, because Ross said they want to step aside. If it's me, I will do the same. To be honest to you, if I am in their shoe, I will do the same. I will say, okay, since you are calling me kidnapper, because the first person, when the refugees will come out and start, the first day, Commander Holy Ghost confronted Adado Rama and the refugees. Refugees will come out the next day and start calling him a kidnapper. Iken Gurago was telling him, said he has been selling this. Only God knows what the kind of the thing they are selling to a Finnish community. I mean, the Finnish government and police, telling them that the men on ground, Simon Ekpa have kidnappers. We don't know. And our people, that evil woman come up on the nation on the YouTube and still calling the same people. Then we send the video to them. Say, you see, we have to insist we've been telling these are the people following Simon. They are also
telecommunications right there, and still awaiting. So if you have seen any difference in your charges, it's not the telcos. That's what they say. They're still waiting for a final approval to their products, proposed products, by the NCC. Now let's talk about something that's obviously very important to us too. We will not be discussing it if it wasn't important, and that's housing. We've talked about how the real estate has overtaken the oil and gas sector, being the third largest in the country, talking about the GDP, contribution to the GDP. But I guess a lot of people will not be concerned about that until they can have affordable access to housing. And we've been talking about how that can be done. Well, the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, they now have the Ministry of Finance Incorporated Real Estate Investment Fund, and it's towards having affordable housing in the country. Let's talk about their plans on how they want to achieve this with Mr. Lubi Adekunbi. He's from ARM. He's the head ARM investment managers. Good morning, Mr. Adekunbi. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning. So we now have we've heard of Ministry of Finance Incorporated. I was supposed to manage like the investment and business transactions of the ministry of the country.
Yes.
Now they now have a real estate investment fund.
Yes.
Well, I know you're from ARM. We'll get to that, but could you tell us what this is about? This MOFI investment fund.
Okay, so the Ministry of Finance Incorporated Real Estate Investment Fund is a transformative initiative by the federal government of Nigeria aimed at addressing the housing deficit issue in the country. The implementation of the fund, is led by the strategic guidance of the Honorable Minister of Finance and the coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wali Edo. And the fund is positioned to address the housing deficits from two perspectives, from the supply end and the demand end. From the demand perspective, it's intended to provide low-cost, long-term mortgages to intending homeowners, and then to provide, on the supply side, to provide offtake guarantees to developers to ensure that they have the right credit enhancements to approach commercial banks in raising construction finance for the development of residential homes.
Okay, so help us to understand that approaching commercial banks to raise finance. What does that mean, really?
Yeah. Okay, so, if you're familiar with the housing market currently, most developers tend to sell their properties off plan, thereby selling units to people before they go into construction. And what happens in that instance is, because of rising inflation, those developers are unable to meet up with the demand of those who have made those payments because they do not have the sufficient funding. What the offtake guarantee does is it gives comfort to the commercial banks to be able to release funding to the developers without them having to make commitments to home buyers, right? And what that does is they get the adequate funding to complete construction, thereby making the properties ready on time, and they can sell at the market prices without them having to incur undue losses.
Okay, so are we saying that the government is coming to facilitate developers accessing funds through commercial banks for development? Is that
Absolutely, that's correct. Through the offtake guarantee program. So what that does is an agreement will be signed with the MRIF, that's the MOFI, Ministry of Finance, Real Estate Incorporated Real Estate, Real Estate Investment Fund. And with that agreement, the banks, the developers are able to go to the commercial banks to raise the required funding.
Yeah, but I do know that the essence of this is affordable houses.
Yes.
Does this make it affordable? Because commercial banks will still charge high interest rates.
Yes, so the primary objective of the fund is to provide low-cost mortgages, which is at 12%, right? Currently, if you approach any commercial banks for mortgages, you are going to get a rate that is closer to 30%. So at 12%, it's significantly lower than half of what you will get from a commercial bank. But on the offtake guarantee end, what it does is developers are able to construct the residential properties within reasonable time, and the compounding effect of interest, if they don't have that guarantee to be able to repay the commercial banks ahead of time, also impacts the value of houses in the long run.
So is this fund already working? Is it going to be launched? Is it already available? Can people access it?
Yes, so the fund is a 1 trillion naira program being rolled out in phases. The Series 1 is the federal government's commitment through the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, which is 150 billion, and the commitment from MOFI has been received in that regard. The fund is currently in the process of raising its Series 2 issuance, which is seeking to raise up to 100 billion, subject to the Security and Exchange Commission's approval, and it's expected that the fund will go live in February.
That's next week.
Absolutely.
So who can qualify for this? How do they, reach out? How do they get
Yes, so the MRIF is available for every Nigerian, and what we've done is we've created platforms for well-meaning Nigerians who want to participate in the fund to either go through the website, which is the
yeah, don't worry to be displayed. You just go ahead.
Yes, so there are different channels which are being displayed for those who are willing to participate in the program to make their inquiries and see more information on the fund.
Okay, so I see that's an email. So you just send an email to say you're interested.
So it's a form.
It's WhatsApp. I also saw WhatsApp and then a website. So
yes, so inquiries can be made. So the website provides access to information on the fund, and then there's an inquiry form where those who are interested can express their interests, and as the fund goes live, they would have access to.
We send that video to that Finnish government. We've been telling you this Sabah boys are criminal. They are the one doing it. They are the one killing the Igbo people. Then look at the people following him. What do you expect these people to do? What do you expect them to do? If someone ever, if someone ever can come out today, tomorrow, anytime, if I have opportunity, I will tell him, my brother, you have done more than enough. Let these people fight. Look for. They will be the ones to look for this freedom. They will ask for it. Maybe that time they will sit up. But you forcing yourself, volunteering yourself, sacrifice everything you have. Everything Simon Abraham worked for in Finland, he has sacrificed everything. Simon ever has a law firm as an immigration lawyer. All his reputation, he's a politician. He has put everything on the line because of Biafra. The same people are the ones that put him in there. What is going on? What are we not saying? What are we talking about, my people? What are we saying here? And everybody, somebody, and the same people. Okay, you imagine the people that are still calling on that Ramma. Some of them are DSS. Yes. The one that calling on her program, she doesn't know who is calling them. As long as your Igbo person supporting you, she doesn't know if their DSS number. And
wondering how your Fair Money loan interest rates work? When you request a loan on the Fair Money app, the app shows you the maximum amount you can borrow and the available repayment periods. You can choose any amount and tenure within this limit, but not above. Fair Money offers you up to 3 million naira for up to 24 months. But here's the deal. Not everyone starts at the top. So
supporting you, she doesn't know if their DSS number, and she's injuring her, and she keep on firing her, and she keep on opening her gutter mouth. If we are these people, let us move for this freedom for once. Give them at least 3 months. Only January, from January 2nd till now, today is 12th. The killing. Imagine by the end of this January, enter February. Only God knows what will happen. Let them look people want to live for this freedom. I think that's the best way. But unfortunately, the people that are dying at once. Look at the people, the young children, people that are in their home. I wish it's all these people in abroad making all these people. Their family are involved. Maybe they will sit up. Oh, I beg. It's so painful. You volunteer yourself to fight your people, to fight for your people, and the same people turn around and stab you in the chest, the back, and the chest, inside your heart. Stab you. Imagine now the camera is in DSS, like wishing there. Simon Eber is here in Europe, in this cold. And some people are following Ngozi, listening to another Rama.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Eunice.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
Are you sharing
Good morning,
it?
everyone.
People listening. Share it.
Good morning.
Tell your people back home to stop listening to garbage.
Yes, go ahead.
On our homeland.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, you know,
Very unfortunate. You know,
your family might be the next.
We're not going to talk about this woman. We're not going to talk about this. There's no way.
I ain't talking about it.
You understand? It's happening to see the rate at which our young men and women are being killed. Is painful. A few days ago, I cried and I had this very bad headache when I saw a whole family wasted, a whole generation gone. And I was like, God, why? Why would you allow evil to prevail over good? It's terrible. My people, if Ngozi Arabese is not stopped, we are going nowhere. If this woman and her atrocities are not stopped, we are heading nowhere.
And more people will die.
And many people are going to die.
Many more will die if we don't stop her.
If Ngozi Arabese said that she doesn't know about this killing, let her swear. Let Ngozi Arabese swear. Now, that was in November or early December. I think late November when Kemi Oluloyo, that journalist, when she came out and said that that it will start late December into January, that there is a plan to kill the Igbos. I don't know if
yes, she said it.
You really understand.
And this is exactly what is happening. They have long planned these killings. Ngozi Arabese is an agent from the pit of hell. And the earlier she stopped, the better for us. You know these people that have been on spaces, all these obedience that are hiding, they are the ones backing these idiots up. It's unfortunate that the people we call our brothers were on space with us, that we thought they knew better. It is very unfortunate that they allowed the devil to get into them through Ngozi Arabese, and they are supporting this evil, this wickedness. Now, ask Ngozi Orakwe, where are the AI generated army of hers? Where are the salary paid army of hers that are going to fight, that she has recruited? Where is Ngozi decentralized army? Where are they? Why is Ngozi Orakwe not taking or dispatching those armies, fake armies of hers, to go and protect our people? You see how she's deceiving these people? And the likes of Awumbini that calls himself an ex-military, he's right there supporting evil. God will punish all of you. And the likes of Onyami, you said that you are an army personnel and you are eating burger, you are in the state eating burgers. God will punish you. For supporting God will punish you. This woman came right immediately into the convention. She started attacking our defense, started attacking our finance, and these are the two things that Musa, when he was on live TV, they asked Musa, what do you think can be done to these Simonetta boys? Musa said, just get their source of fund, and then you will destroy their defense. What did this woman come after? She came after the men on ground. She started calling them criminals. Then how do you expect a criminal to defend your land? And the lives of Adadi Oranjo are the vessels she's using. And the stupid, blind followers of theirs that said their Biafra is our home and our Biafra is their religion and thunder will punish all of them. Look at the lives of Okenwa, Christopher, that we thought he had some sense in him.
Sorry, my sister Eunice. You know that Onyami live in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Same state with Ngozi Orakwe. Yeah, and Onyami, two of them. They said they are not going to allow our APM to succeed. They are fighting APM because they both live in the same state. They said they will not allow our APM to succeed. Both of them. That's Onyami.
Do you see how the devil is working with these people? And yet, people are in the truth that we speak. They are not seeing the evil that is being. Look at the innocent men and women, young children. For how long are we going to suffer this? How can people be this wicked? Adadi Oranjo shall never be well with you, Adadi Oranjo. Clara Dims. Imagine Clara Dims. There was something I saw Clara Dims right the other day. I'm like, is this the same woman that I so much respected? She said that we are cancers, that we do not treat cancer. We cut them off. Clara Dims, God will cut you and your generations off. Clara Dims, God will cut you and your generations off for being so stupid, for being so wicked. Because you're being wicked at this time. Our men never had any problems with them. Our Prime Minister was very proud of them. Musa was crying all day, all night. He was having headaches because of this. Our men. Just all of a sudden, within a twinkle of an eye, Ngozi Fulani labeled them criminals, ready to back her up. Kelly TV backed her up. Biafra Superstars backed her up.
Right, TV.
TV backed her up.
One Nigerian.
Jesus, this is terrible. What type of juju is this, for crying out loud? My people, we need to stand up. We need to. This is now spiritual. This is spiritual. I'm telling you, this is spiritual because some things has happened to me over the weeks, and I know that this is spiritual. If you are not spiritually strong, you cannot stand these people. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I have fought battles. I fought with Ngozi. She came to me and I fought her. These people, and I see graves. All these people that are following her, some of them, they are going to regret it. Some of them are going to die untimely. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I saw graves. I saw a lot of graves. I called my honorable Nina, our rep here. I said the fight I had with this woman, I saw a lot of graves. You see these people that are following her, whether intentionally or unintentionally, God have mercy on them. It's only time. I keep saying it. It is only time. The earlier you stopped pushing Ngozi Orakwe and get yourself out of this doom that is coming, the better for you. Or else you will say that Eunice Uchechi told you this. I am telling you, Christopher Okenwa, clear as this, mouthpiece of Ndiara, mouthpiece, justice and fairness. Awumbili, Ogodoman, Ben Chus, the criminal who kept going on their fundraising to be calling fake names of donors, and the woman exposed him said, Ben Chus, I did not make any contribution this week. Why are you calling my name? And she's one of them. She exposed them. You see the criminality in these people. God will just, I hit my mic here. My people, please, let's continue to support our men. Please, no matter how small. I thank you all. Yesterday, oh my God, I was so proud when our brother Ife was calling the names of the spacers who have contributed. We are doing great. Please, we need to do more. God will bless you. God will replenish you. God will give you all that your heart desires this January and going forward. And we shall defeat these monsters. We shall. You see when this woman comes online and I don't know what she puts in her mouth, and she keeps talking and deceiving these people. That thing is going to fade. I saw it. That thing is going to fade. Very soon, it will fade. But we still have to fight on. We have to fight on. It's not ordinary. It is not. It is not. It's spiritual. Our commander, God bless you all. We are behind you. Please don't listen to these people. Commanders, Holy Ghost, we love you. We love you. We love you. Commander Butuzo, General, we love you. Gentle, all of you. We can't mention all of you, and all the men, all the junior officers. We love you. God bless you. Please don't let any of these words they say get to you. We are praying for you. Thank you. I hit my mic here.
Let me say something before I leave. Network have been disturbing me lately. I've been trying to come up here, but network have been disturbing me. Should I go on?
Okay, go ahead.
There is one thing. One of our sisters here said something lately, and I would like to repeat that again and talk some certain things. One of our sisters says some of all these Fulani guys that have been selling something in the roadside. When you go to our villages now, they have places where they say suya. All those guys, they are not selling suya. All those guys are informants. They are the ones that have been leading so many of them into our villages. It's hard time for the youth of all those villages send them.
I would like for you to mention one player you believe is unplayable. Once you put him for pitch, the guy go do everything and anything. You go expect this guy go carry him team and the guy go do well.
Ademola Lookman.
For you, Ademola Lookman.
Out of my mouth. Yeah.
You too, Ademola Lookman.
I think Lookman.
Ademola Lookman. Me too, Ademola Lookman. No need to go too much. Congratulations, Ademola Lookman. You are the man of the year, 2024.
Them packing. They are the ones bringing those people, claiming as if they are repairing shoes in our village. Exactly. All these Akbakala Timbom boys, all those guys they are not there for good for them.
Exactly.
They are the one walking up and down in those villages, monitoring the exit and the entrance of the villages, bringing those foot soldiers in there to massacre our people. Yes. It's hard time. They stand up and defend themselves by chasing those people away from their villages. They should chase them away from their villages if they want to live. It's not everything that our soldiers are going to do. At least let them do something before our soldiers will intervene. They should not keep quiet. And next thing I'm going to say is all these pastors in our land, all these killings that is going on, they are not saying anything. All it is hard time. We should inform these pastors to do something, or else these pastors are not doing anything. These reverend fathers are not doing anything. All these Catholic church members and pastors, reverend fathers and sisters, they are not doing anything in that land. They are seeing poor people dying. They are not saying anything. They have the platform to speak. They only speak for themselves. They only speak for themselves. They don't speak for the masses. All they know is take tithe and offerings and keep quiet. Keep quiet. The next I'm going to say is about Ngozi Orabese. It's hard time our government to look into that woman. They should not keep quiet. That woman is destroying a lot.
A lot of things.
That woman is destroying a lot. I am going to, this is the last time I'm going to say this. They should look into that woman's case. That woman is destroying many, many things, deceiving our people with her co-host. They are dishing out negative utterances to our people, which is influencing them, thinking that they are saying the right thing. They are not doing the right thing. I don't know what is going on. They should not keep quiet. They should follow the due process and deal with this woman and put her in her place and move on. This is freedom fighting. You don't come out here and paint words and try to say it's our sister. No. She's not meant for good. If she sees every opportunity to destroy you, she will destroy you.
Exactly.
It's hard time our government look into this case and do something about it, or else this woman is a fool stood for these people to enter into our land. Exactly. She's there to distract us. She's there to destroy so many things.
Hello?
This is hard time we stop this from her. She's destroying a lot.
Hello?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Ozone, wait. It's not their turn yet. Wait, please. Ioma.
Yeah, thank you, Ife. Good evening. Good evening, Sister Nkiru. Good evening, Eunice. Good evening, Helen Peters. And good evening, everybody. I am so heartbroken seeing this corpse there, seeing this video. I don't know if any one of us remembered an exposition that was made before ESN was born, before ESN was established. That man, he wasn't an Igbo man. I think he was a Yoruba man. He said that this killing, that they planned to start from the villages. That they were going to start from the villages. When they finish with the villages, people in the village know that the Igbos, they are able-bodied men and are not in the villages. Most of them are, in the towns. That they will start from the villages. When they finish the villages, they will now go into the main town. From the main town, they will now start looking for these other big men.